Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, we are going to be making this beautiful cow neck top. If you're interested in learning this, then kindly keep on watching. And if you are yet to click on the subscribe button, kindly do so, as this will mean a lot. Thank you so much. So now, let's get right into it. Okay, now I have drafted the basic bodies already. So this bodies has the chest line, it has the bust point line, it has the under bust, the waistline, and the full length. So now I'm going to go right ahead to cut it out so we can start the alterations on our pattern. I'm simply labeling the pattern again: the chest line, the bust point line, the waist, the full length, and then the under bust. Okay, so I've placed this on my fabric now, and then I'm going to go right ahead to add zero point 0.5 all around. Added zero point 0.5 at the shoulder and the armhole, and then on the side I'm going to be adding 1 inch. Okay, so I added 1 inch or 1.5 if you prefer that. So all I'm doing now is adding the sewing allowance to the side. Okay, and then I'll go right ahead to also add zero point 0.5 to the lower part of this fabric. Okay, so after that I'll go right ahead to cut it out. My fabric has been cut out now, and then I'm going to take that aside, and then I'm going to alter it. The one we cut now is the back, so we are going to alter this pattern in order to cut the front now. All right, so what we are simply going to do is to open up the chest line. Now guys, please look very closely at the way I'm opening this up. I'm not going to cut it out entirely. Okay, I'm leaving out a little spot right there so I can easily open up this pattern. So just go right ahead and do the same. Okay, now I have placed this on my fabric, and as you can see, I have excess fabric at the upper part. This is because we have a need for this excess fabric, so that is about 15 inches. Working with a very slippery fabric, so I have to make sure that I pin my pattern paper to that fabric right there. And as you can see, I opened up my pattern paper now, and then what I have from that shoulder to the midpoint of the fabric is about 10 inches, and then I went right ahead to pin it. So what we are going to do now is to simply add 0 0.5 also to the shoulder and then the armhole, and then we are going to be adding the sewing allowance to the side, just as we did for the back pattern. Okay, and then we'll be adding 0 0.5 also to the lower part of this fabric. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button guys, and kindly give this video a thumbs up. Alright, so now that part is done. Now the next thing that we're going to be doing now is to get our lining part. So from this shoulder up to the tip of the extended part of the fabric, we are going to be joining that part. And now take note that we are not going to be drawing this line in a straight form. Okay, we are not, because if we draw it in a straight form, that means we need extra fabric again for the lining. But for this part, from the shoulder right there, you have to make sure that it is in a slant form. You can see the way I placed my ruler. It has to be in a slant form so that this part can also be the lining. Okay, so with this, we do not need to cut extra fabric for the lining again. Now this is done. You can see how I connected the shoulder to the edge. All right, so I'm going to cut this out now, and then we'll move ahead. The next thing to do is to make a notch at at that shoulder part. So this is going to make it very easy for us when we are joining our shoulder. Alright, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and kindly subscribe to my channel. So I'm taking off the pins now so that we can start with the sewing of the dress. So this is what I have after removing the pattern paper. So I went right ahead to cut out my sleeve. So I used sleeve length 26 inches. Okay, I'm not going to go much into the details of the sleeve. If you're interested in a sleeve video, please drop it in the comment section. So it's time to join our beautiful top now. So the first thing I'll be doing, of course, is to turn the neck of the back. So I'll be cutting it with this strip that you are seeing right here. Alright, now this part is done. You can see how beautiful it is, and then the next thing to do is to match the shoulders. So you can see where I notched for the front shoulder, so you place the back shoulder right there. Alright, and you go right ahead to pin, and then we are going to do the same thing for the back. So the notch is really making it easy to locate the shoulder for the front pattern. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and kindly subscribe to my channel. So this is what we have, and you should have something like this too. Alright, so the shoulder has been joined now, you can see, and I've gone right ahead to interlock the edges of both the shoulder and the lining that we have. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing now is to join the sides together, so I can go ahead and run a stitch on my sewing allowance. So I'll quickly do that. That is done now, and you can see how beautiful this is looking already, and I've also gone ahead to interlock the side. Okay, this is what I have. So for the sleeve, this part is the part where the elastic will be going through, so I went right ahead to bend in 1 inch for my elastic. So let's quickly see what the front looks like. You can see how beautiful this is forming already. So after that, the next thing that I'll do is to go over to bend the lower part of the top. Okay, so I'll just bend in half an inch at the lower part, and then I'll go right ahead to pass the elastic as I said earlier. So after that, I'll be joining it to the blouse. Okay guys, this is what it looks like at the end of it all. You can see how beautiful it is and how the cowl neck has formed. And since this top is a little bit transparent, I'm sure you can see on the inside how the lining is. Okay, the lining that we use to turn the neck inwards, you can see how it is. So this is the end of the tutorial. Kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye.